number of recent calls. We have a recent counter class which counts the number of recent requests within a certain time frame. We have to implement this recent counter class. This initializes the counter to 0 and the function ping with integer t as parameter adds a new request at time t, where t represents some time in milliseconds and returns the number of requests that has happened in the past 3000 milliseconds, including the new request. The new request just created by this ping function. Specifically, we have to return the number of requests that have happened in the inclusive range t minus 3000 comma t. We are guaranteed that every call to ping uses a strictly larger value of t than the previous call. Let's understand it with this example. We are given an input, this input recent counter ping 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 ping, and we are also given the values. This is t in milliseconds. This will initialize the recent counter, and then we ping 1, then we ping 100, then we ping 3000, and then ping 3002, and we have to return the number of recent calls for each ping after each ping. So what we will do is, with this recent counter, this first recent counter and this bracket, we will initialize the recent counter class. We'll initialize the counter to 0, and then we will ping 1, and what that will do is we will now have one request since we pinged 1, and the range will be, since its written range is t minus 3000 comma t. Since t is 1 here, our range will be 1 minus 3000 comma 1, which is equal to minus 2999 comma 1, as it's shown here. And we will return 1 because we just have one request till now. Then we will ping 100 as it said, like at index 2 there is ping and at index 2 there is 100, so we'll ping 100. What that will do is like add 100 to the request array, and our range will be this time t minus 3000. T is 100, so it will be minus 2900 comma 100. And in this inclusive range we have two requests, 1 comma 100, so we will return 2 over here. Similarly, now we will ping 3001, and again our inclusive range is 3001 minus 3000 comma 3001, which will be 1 comma 3001, and we will append 3001 to the request array. And in this inclusive range we have three requests, 1 comma 100 comma 3001, so we will return 3, and after this we will ping 3002 and append this to the request array. And this time our range is 2 comma 3002 because 3002 minus 3000 is 2, so 2 comma 3002, and in this inclusive range we just have 3 requests here, so we will return 3. First of all, we will start by initializing request queue, and what we will do is fill up this ping function. So every time we get a ping request, ping function is called with t as its parameter, where t is the time in milliseconds. We will append this t, self.request will append this t to the request queue, and after appending this time to the request queue, we will check if all the times in pings in the request array are in inclusive range. We can do that by while self.request, while there is something in queue, and self start checking it from the leftmost point, and self dot request 0 while it is less than t minus 3000. While it's less than t minus 3000, it means that it's out of range, and we can just pop it out, dot pop left. And when we reach at the point where the element in request array is not out of range, we can be sure every element after that will be in range. So we can just return length of self.request. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and I hope to see you in the next one.